Welcome at Ask the Professor. I'm really happy to see you all and see also a lively debate about nice topics like how can we make the market more open and more easy going for other rolling stock owners to enter the market. So I will also discuss that in the questions, but let's start with the only one Ask the Professor question. So hopefully next time you will be more active and challenging me. But let's start with this one, and I will come back also on the discussion on the forum. So let's go. The first question on this operation course is about how can we deal with the wintertime and summertime? Because when you switch the time in the night from 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock and you go back, then you have double 2 o'clock. And that's totally true. But there is, in every country they have their own tricks and tips for that. For example, in Holland they use an extra symbol to say, okay, this is the old time 2 o'clock or a new time 2 o'clock. Maybe too much details for this, but no worries, it works. It works fine, and there are no collisions of trains. And I really encourage you to bring your ID. So this is the trick here in Holland. What is your trick in your country about these operations and how to make this difference more clear? So safety first, and how to manage this, that this time shift in that special night will not give a double shift in the same moment, because that's what we don't like. So I'm really curious if you can upload your experience of your country. Success. And of course, what I also promise you is about the discussion. I see that somebody is really active about how it works in Germany with DB Nets, how it works about how to manage this, how many operators, rolling stock operators there are, and how open is the market. Also from Brazil, there's also the discussion about Sao Paulo, how it works. So really nice to read and also enjoyable for me. So I learned more details about how it works exactly in that countries. And of course Holland is there. So thanks for my colleagues somewhere of one of the students of Holland who make this written down. But that's only 3 countries. So I hope that you give more information on your own country, and maybe there are no other countries who are participating here. But why not and challenge yourself to see if there is another possibility how to manage this, and to give this information to us all. One detail about how it works in Holland. The main issue is that the European Union says we like more competition, more trains, more be a market. But there's one big but, because when you look at the owner, the state, and also the rolling stock owner and the infra owner is always the government. And the government has a lot of restrictions and borders, and you have to fulfill this, and you have a concession, you have to fill in all these forms and prove you are safe and prove you have enough money to survive for 5 years, you have to buy, etc., etc. A long list of demands, and that's not easy going for new parties. And that's also an issue. And also when we talk about how to divide the market, for example, because of who is willing to enter the market, then you also need space to get train paths to run trains. And that's also more or less steered by the government. Also not easy to enter this and to prove yourself you are capable, you have enough passengers, etc., etc. So that's really tricky. Mostly I see a lot of rolling stock owners say, yes, I go for it, I like to make it happen, and then what? Yeah, you also need a continuously flow of passengers, and that's not always easy to calculate or to feel. Are you there with the right business case? And therefore, I saw this also in the discussion. You see a lot of bankrupts, because you can have a feeling good in your belly, but your belly is not the real world. So that's really a tricky thing. And also the government is also controlling because of all these demands and constraints, and that's not helping as well. Europe can say we need more competition. Then I would challenge Europe, make the rules more easygoing and open it with a smile on your face. And maybe the national ID should be a little in the garbage can. But that's my personal opinion. So go on with the discussion. So that's it for now. I really hope you go on with your discussions and an open mind, and help your other colleagues and students to give more information on your country, how it works, how the operation is really working in your country. Also nice for us, also good for you to share. So next time we have another Ask the Professor. I hope I get a lot of questions and give me the challenge to give you feedback or a challenge given back to you with answers and information. So don't disappoint me, go on and good luck.